Hello. Hi, 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 hi. Hello, hello, hello. If we could play our music, that would be very ideal, but it's not playing. Why is it not playing? Let's play. Let's fucking go. Okay. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. You can obviously see we're just chatting. I'm letting my voice rest because my lord, am I in just pain? I don't know what it is. I think it genuinely was just going from not really speaking at all for like 3 months over summer, and especially in the last year with college not really making many friends, to now speaking to people every day in college and being live, speaking for like 4 hours, and at college speaking for like 8. Like, I'm talking about not even triple, more than that, so much more than I have in like last year. Probably the most I have ever done in my life. It's a lot, okay? On my poor voice. Feels it. Okay, it takes the brunt of the hit. Which sucks. Because I'm trying to continue making my friends and I'm like, this is so funny, guys. And I'm like, genuinely it gets bad. It's really bad. So I'm trying to like go on vocal rest, but I can't go on vocal rest because it's not like I can stop streaming. It's not like I can stop hanging out with my friends. Luckily, we're off college for this week. I'm not in this week. I'm going to be at home, relaxing, chilling. Unfortunately, I kind of have no plans. I have nothing, like I am not going away or doing anything. I'm actually just kind of fucking stuck here. Hello? The music did just cut out, right? What the fuck happened? Where's Spotify? Girls. Spotify, hello? Anyway, we are off this week and I've been trying to make plans. I've recently realised, I don't know if you can tell, up there. Okay. We'll try again. Up there, that's actually just my life plans. That's actually just like everything ever. But I think my camera's just low quality enough to where you can't actually read what's happening. So that's fun. But I did realise. Okay, it's back. We've got music back. It feels too awkward speaking without music because then I can just feel like every silence is so silency. Whereas like if I pause now, you hear the little whistle, there's at least something going on. It's not as jarring if I just like shut up and freeze. I've been actually working, we're doing a lot of work with college, so okay, that's not how I wanted to start this conversation. How did I want to start? So I've got nothing particularly going on over the next that's just what's on my screen right now. Oh, Life is Strange is launched. Fuck my frames. What you do? Okay, skip. Quit. There we go. But yeah, so my plans for the week. I'm gonna have a college remediation day. I want to catch up with what I've missed. I want to just sit down and be like, okay, let's just go over everything I possibly can. I've got a streaming date I want to stream. I'm gonna probably, okay, I'm currently thinking this Wednesday or Tuesday I'm going to sit and do all like a massive stream, 12-hour stream. I know I said I was going to do one before and ended up not doing it. I have a decent like plan this time. I'm currently thinking like we could do a massive Life is Strange marathon stream, and we could then do it before the storm. Life is Strange, we could do a Life is Strange 2 rerun. Although I'm thinking I'm gonna wait because I'm kind of right now. Actually, I don't think I've said this. I'm replaying Life is Strange 2, and I'm trying to get all the achievements. And I'm doing all the like the things we haven't done. I'm not going the high morality route. I'm basically doing the same story as last time, except I'm doing it off stream and having my fun with it. We will replay Life is Strange 2 at some point to see the other two endings, because I didn't want to spoil myself with them. And so, the current plan. Life is Strange Wavelengths tomorrow and Monday. Yeah. Possibly looking into Tuesday, but I don't think I'll need the Tuesday. Then Tuesday can just be a, you know, teaser stream. We just talk about what we're planning and show everything we've got. Wednesday, 9 AM my time, GMT, to 9 PM. Streaming every second. I think it'd be very fun. I'm hoping I can just do it no issues, 12 hours. And if that all goes well, then maybe we schedule a couple more and we can actually do them somewhat regularly. But for now, it's like my testing. I also want to see at what point do I get sick of it. I don't know. We did do a Spotify stream at some point. I don't know whether I should stream or do it myself. I've just gone through my playlists and sorting them out. But I'd like to do that ideally before Wednesday. So I've got to do that thing. Games. We have a lot. Red Dead Redemption, Firewatch, Stanley Parable, Little Nightmares, Undertale, Life is Strange, Life is Strange Before the Storm, Life is Strange Double Exposure, Little Nightmares 2 and 3, Red Dead Redemption, I think I said that, enough. Overcooked, I want to play Fears to Fathom. Horror games. I don't freaking know. I'm yet to fully decide on the exacts, but we're working on it and I'll make a little plan. And then we can plan out whatever we don't do on that 12-hour stream, we can continue. We also have Minecraft story mode to do. We have loads of games to choose from. I obviously also wanted to start Minecraft, but I've kind of been taking a break from Minecraft. I'm thinking we start it closer in November. I also think I want to do Stranger Things review stream. Obviously in November, December and January, because it comes out November the 24th. December 25th and January 30th or December 31st, I think. Either way, we got shit going on. I'm not confident in I'm not confident in what my plan is exactly, but we have fun things incoming. I have Lego actually. I have 2 Lego sets there. Speaking of YouTube, I'm going to have okay, my plan for next week, college remediation day, stream day. I want to have a photo shoot day where I go out and just take photos. I will have cultural media stream, photography, a YouTube day. I want to sit down and make sure I just plan a bunch of shit with YouTube, because I'm kind of very iffy about it right now. It's like, how much can I realistically do? Because if I had it my way, I'd be uploading twice a week, one playing like a game and one doing an IRL thing, which I think would be feasible if I was just recording it. But I keep forgetting, like, I need to sit down and edit it and then make the thumbnails and upload it all, and I'm also streaming on top of that. That's not viable. So I was thinking maybe only once a week, but even then it's kind of pushing it. Like, for games it's really hard to edit, and it's just, I'm not confident in my ability to edit really fast or really efficiently just now. So it's like, maybe once every other week, but then that's only like once a month for each channel, and so maybe I put the games channel on hold and I focus on IRL stuff and just play all my games here, which has kind of been the vibe I've been leaning towards lately. Obviously playing Life is Strange games and playing Little Nightmares, which I originally was like, maybe I make it video, and I went fuck it, and Diversity I gave up on. So that's kind of where I'm leaning, is stream is my place for games. Because it's also, something that's really hard is I have so many YouTube ideas. I have no one to do these ideas with. You know, I don't have people I can just call up and say, hey, do you want to record a video with me? To upload it to the internet for everyone to judge and see. That's not really an option. Unfortunately. It's kind of just, it's confusing for sure. And I'm left in a situation of just like, fuck. That's literally it. Just a whole situation. My Google has logged me out for some reason. My Twitch logged me out? Why is my Twitch logged out? To be fair, I got a scary ass security warning. Holy flashbang. Please tell me my Twitch is logged in now. No? Why is Google being weird? I'm logged out on everything. Did something happen that I missed? You know, actually I was having this talk with, I don't remember who I was saying this to, how I'm never going to use this Google account on my college computers, because then it'll just out me so horrifically that I do Twitch and YouTube and that, because it's saved on my fucking thing and all my passwords are saved in my search history, and I was like, fuck no, I'm using it like a work email, which I've not used a Google account if I'm signing in here and I'm staying signed in. Because I can't risk that getting out. Do you know how embarrassing it'd be if people from my college found my little Twitch account? To kill myself, like, honest to fuck, it's horrific. That's like a nightmare fuel. I cannot bring myself to face that truth. You know, I was actually, we will be doing, oh my god, Doraptu? Sorry, scrolling on Twitch, just see Doraptu's doing Minecraft Story Mode. Hello, that was my idea. Do you know how fucking complicated it is to get Minecraft Story Mode? Because they literally like tried to erase it from the internet, they said, oh, you can't buy this game anymore. And I was like, well, what if I want to play it? And you just can't. I mean, it sucks, but it's true. And just, It sucks. It sucks ass. It's horrible and I hate it. But I've got it all sorted now. I am kind of right now with streaming where I'm at is like, I want to just have fun. I'm recently trying to, you know those scammers that sometimes come in the chat? I'm like 90% sure they're scammers and they're like, I can do graphic design for you, and they all have the exact same style that I'm 90% sure is AI or something. And they're like trying to get you to add you on Discord and you're like, oh. And it happens so much. I'm trying to figure out how to stop them, because the stream, like the people who come here as like free cheap followers or cheap viewers there, I don't mind them, because they're just one chat and they're in and out, you know, they don't. But the people there are persistent and it's harassment, man. Same with the other person, the occasionally people we get in chat, which is like, are asking me to do favours for them, which is very clearly sexual, you know, and they're very insistent on them, and they just like they'll try and get me to do this, like, very sure. That always irks me out as well. It makes me like, I never hate streaming, I never dread coming to it, but after something like that happens, it just chips away at my soul a little bit, and it makes me like not love this as much as I usually do. I was thinking about it lately, about just like, there's nothing I can do to stop it. I mean, if I convince someone to like moderate for me, then maybe, but even then, it sucks. It sucks. It really does suck, and there's nothing you really can do about it. Speaking of which though, TwitchCon San Diego's happening soon. Yay! I'm not going. I think it was one thing to not go if you're not 21. Not going when you're not. I'm not even 18. No, especially with the way like America is right now, and fuck no way. You're not catching me dead there. TwitchCon Rotterdam 2026 though. Quite possibly. I could see a world. I'm not confirming or denying anything. I did say I'd go if I got affiliate. Well, the chances are I probably will. I believe it's around May or June time, so hopefully I'll have college off. Either way, I think it's like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so even then I could probably take a day off if I really needed to, but I don't think it'll be a problem. And hopefully I can convince someone to go with me. I'm currently thinking, actually I thought about this the other day, I was going through my college friends of who could I convince to go away on holiday with me, because I was like trying to name them in my head. I was like, well, she's kind of got a partner and she probably wouldn't, like, you know, and he's, I don't know, like, he kind of has a life, and he like, and I was like, damn, I'm really the only one who would like drop everything to just go on a cheeky holiday, which is awkward, but I guess it's just my vibe. I'm somewhat excited for TwitchCon though. I think it'd be a fun thing to go see, to go enjoy. It is expensive though. It's like crazy. And obviously I don't make money doing this, and I don't plan on making money. Something I just thought about the other day is, I don't get people who, why do people donate? I don't want, it just feels weird. I feel like subscribing I get, bits I could maybe get, but subscribe, like donate, that's something I don't know. It's weird, it weirds me out a little, it really does. But, you know, I was watching a stream and I thought, at what point do you think it's like, donations are so weird to me. I suppose it's like, maybe Twitch don't get a cut of that, which is why you could be like, at least you know 100% your money's going straight to the person you're watching and not Twitch. But even then, it just freaks me out a little on both ends, why people do donations. But then again, maybe I just don't get it yet. Maybe I'll get it when I'm at a point where I can like get a donation. I don't. Never understood that. It's a little bit beyond me. I've don't know if you've seen the voice channels doing decent. I'm trying to set up. I'm still getting used to making actual thumbnails, because I think for me it's like I'm very split between how I want my thumbnails. Like if I'm designing one, part of me thinks it's really fun to just MS Paint with a mouse or shapes and throw together a really like basic, easy, shitty looking one. I think it's funny, and I think it's also like it's fun and whimsical. And you can very much, it's almost like, hey, this is 100% not AI because it looks this bad. Like it's fun. I've always really enjoyed it. But I'm also like, for the VODs channel, I don't think it's like the most fun. I think VODs thumbnail, you could very much just like put the game title in that and then be like a photo of yourself, you know, just basic thumbnail. However, what would my fun shitty drawn thumbnails channel be? Because it's definitely not my films channel. My films channel is my professional shit. Okay, that's stuff I want, like a portfolio kind of channel. And so I was like, my IRL channel, maybe? But I don't love that. Like, I don't want my IRL channel just to be shitty drawings. I think that could be a really, like, I can come up with really fun thumbnails for that. But then I don't plan on doing gaming channel. So where the fuck are these fun thumbnails coming in? I think it's like a fun thing to add my own taste into it, and it's something I've really enjoyed sitting practicing of shittily drawn thumbnails. I just don't know where they fit into my channel. I wish it was like, if I did games recordings, I would easily just fit into there, but I don't. So what the fuck am I supposed to do? It sucks. It sucks. That's driving me insane. Okay, and I don't like it. But I've been working on it, and just I don't know where I stand with YouTube. I think it's like, I love making YouTube videos, I love IRL stuff, but gaming is too hard to edit. I don't know how to edit gaming videos. So I kind of am like, maybe it's time to just put that channel on pause and just focus on IRL shit. And build my two brands of gaming as being more on Twitch and IRL stuff being more on YouTube, and connect them much later. Because I do have an ABTV channel, but maybe I just don't upload there for a while. I don't know, I'm very torn between the two just now. I don't know what's best. I think gaming by yourself is really hard to, it's just really hard to record, it's really hard to make it funny. I mean, streaming's like fine, because I can, but it's just, YouTube is a lot more obvious, like, oh, you're not with anyone, like, you're just playing a game by yourself. It doesn't work with me. So I don't know. I know it's how everyone says you grow, but I can't be bothered. I'll keep with my little VODs channel, spewing out shit, and I'll keep with my IRL channel, and then that way I could possibly upload weekly, maybe every other week, on that channel, doing fun shit. Speaking of fun shit, actually, got horrific news. I need to catch up so much. Oh my god, I just realised how long it's been, like a week. One just chat stream before this, so it's almost like 2 weeks I need to catch you up on. Okay, remember how my drama test was November the 4th or 5th or November something? I can't quite remember. Yeah, it got postponed to January. I'm not passing my test at 19. I need, like, I need to get it. So I'm just gonna have to start looking for cancellations and go through that hellhole. But that's fine. I'm not excited for that, but it needs to be done because I refuse to wait till January to do my first ever actual driving test. No, I'm ready. I feel like I'm ready within like next week or two, so I'm not waiting months to get an actual test. I've waited months. Okay, I'm over it. So we need to look at cancellations, which is going to be amazing. But I could not believe why they delayed it for fucking, it was start of November. Delayed it all the way to January. I get it's Christmas and I get it's New Year's, but still, January, is that the closest date you could have fucking found? It's, I kill myself. But we move on. We move on. College is going really, really well. I've not spoken about it much here. Much to use. But I actually got friend group going. And I'm trying to keep it separate. Away from stream. But it's going well. It's going really, really well and I'm really happy. And it's also helping my attendance, weirdly. Quite happy with it. It's like big positive there. And something I guess I never realised how much it could help. But it has. You girlies got 3 unexplained absences, 2, 3 days off. But we're over a month in. I was like an absence every other week. Perfect, golden. I love that. I've also got, oh my god, sorry, I felt that yawn coming and I just froze. Oh, banger song. We're college. We're also doing decently, keeping up at least within the class. I think some of my knowledge from this has really helped, like, big example being setting up this microphone. I set this microphone up for live audio rather than recording. That helped so much. You have no clue. Setting up some of my mixers for live stuff, so amazing. Setting up different audio channels and how all that works, helping me out so much. But college is also helping me with like my own fun stuff, like learning how to edit. It's amazing, so fun. And I'm kind of getting in a really Christmassy mood. I say this to people and they're like, what are you talking about? But it's because my birthday is very close to Christmas. So me being in a Christmassy mood usually happens around early November, purely because it's like the lead up to my birthday and then it's lead up to Christmas and then it's like, and I know it's not even Halloween yet. I know. Let a girl have some fun, okay? It's just a bit of fun. And trust me, we've been having fun. Okay. I think, you know, hot chocolates, I'm getting ready, settled into the life I'm like making for myself. Which is so fun. And weirdly, streaming feels part of that life. Crazy to say. Now, one thing I will specify, I've been doing like 2 hours every day for the last 2 weeks. That's not going to maintain if I'm doing daily streams. Life will get busier and stream will be one of the things that takes the back hand. You know, it's going to take a bit of a break every now and again. But just now I'm trying to get used to streaming for longer times so that it can feel more natural. And even just now, like, I'm kind of choosing what to prioritize and what goes where in my life. And right now, it's college immediately first, obviously. Because that's kind of my actual job, my actual future. Streaming, second. It's something I really enjoy and it's giving me time to sit down and play games that I've wanted to play but I've just never found time for, or I always come up with a reason why I can't do it just now. Streaming forces me to sit down and play these games and I love it. I've like no regrets, not a single bit of like, oh, we have to go play. No, I'm excited every single time. Then it's kind of the rest of my life. Okay, this is like maintaining friendships, like taking time for myself, self-care, all this. Now don't get me wrong, like I'm not gonna completely sacrifice it just because a college assignment's due or I've not been live, but it's in the sense of how important it is to me and how often I remind myself to do it. I stream every day, obviously it's going to be high priority. I think of college and I prioritise college above absolutely everything because it's my future, it's my life, and I want to make sure I have time to plan stuff. That, obviously, a lot of the self-care, me stuff would come first, but in terms of like importance, like it's third. I hang out with my friends when I'm not at college and when I'm not streaming. It's kind of third priority. And YouTube is like at the right bottom there because I still have no clue what I want to do with it. As much as I love YouTube, it's fucking difficult. It's so much more difficult than streaming. Streaming is I set all my stuff up once and I go live every day and chat shit. Doing YouTube is like coming up with ideas, sitting down, recording and being funny for half an hour and a half, however long. Then going down and listening to myself and watching myself and edit completely down and then sort out all my jump cuts and sort out all this and sort out all that, and it's a lot, okay? Especially as someone who hasn't really edited tons before, it's a fucking... Okay, I'm not used to it. Usually I, like, at most record for half an hour and edit down to 20 minutes. This is a big difference. It's a lot harder. And it's like a lot more to take on mentally. However, we're getting used to it, okay? Trust me, we're getting used to it. And I'm not gonna make any more promises of dates because I think my promise for streaming is fine. My current thoughts is if I upload once a month on my Navy FM channel, that's fine for me. Every other channel, like my Navy Films channel, I'm not gonna force any sort of timing on that because that channel is for things that I want to be like fucking things that I'm so unbelievably proud of and that I think are perfect. So if that happens once a year, it happens once a year. If that happens every other week, it happens every other week. I don't care. That's a when I have time passion project thing. Whereas Navy FM's like me having fun with YouTube. Navy Films is for stuff that I genuinely like want to be associated with myself. Things I'm genuinely like so unbelievably proud of. You can't even imagine. I can't even begin to describe. Okay, it's that serious. However, I'm also trying to bear in mind, like, I'm one girl, I can't do everything. So that's my current plan. I feel like I've just talked a lot about like future plans. I was supposed to be going on a date yesterday, and then I cancelled. And I told the guy I didn't really want to see with him or be with him anymore. Awkward. Oh, I don't want to talk too much on that because it's very personal. But a guy asked me out and was very nice and liked games. But I have too much shit going on. And I just didn't like him back like that. At least I don't think so. I was like, I think I need to break this off. So I did my best. And I tried to be nice because he does seem like a nice person. I was just not the right time. And just possibly not the right guy. I don't know. I've not thought much about relationships. That was the first time where someone's asked me out and I had to genuinely sit and consider, do I want this? Like, am I ready for this? And the answer was no. But also, I think that really helped me like oh, I'm okay with being single. Especially in like the place I am, with the people I am. I'm surrounded, like all my friends right now are in relationships. But I think after that conversation I had with myself, and after the conversation I had with him, I kind of was like, I'm fine with being by myself. In fact, I'm more than fine with it, especially now that I've got friends and I've got connections to other places. Your girl don't need no romantic connection. Okay, single ladies, put your hands up. Up in the club. That's not doing your own little thing. Decided to hit it. Doing it. Oh, this. Ready? Yeah. Guilty as charged. This is super fun, as you can imagine. They should have put a ring up. Sorry, I queued up single ladies and I had to just have that moment. But I'm single and ready to mingle. Except I'm not ready to mingle, am I? That's part of the issue. But it was a fun little discovery moment that I had, and that's kind of why I was so stressed out. I think that happened like last week, and over the last week I've just having to try and deal with it, and it's been a lot. Okay, it's been a lot. That's fun. Life is Strange 2 is taking over my mind in ways that no other game has achieved. It's like, okay, you know when you watch a movie or TV show and it like just takes over my brain for a couple of weeks? Life is Strange 2 has managed to do that, except it sucks, because I can't just sit and watch like a TV show. It's like, can, but it's not similar. I wish I could see more of them, you know? I really wish there was some sort of sequel or that, or at least a lot more gameplay of them in Mexico for the Blood Brothers ending, not for any other ending. Okay, fuck you, Lone Wolf. And possibly there are two endings, I don't fully know, but Blood Brothers, I think, such a good ending. If we saw a lot more. Like, I was left like, okay, we're across the border, but we have nothing. Like, it's just weird. I wish we had a little more gameplay. And now I'm like, I need more content, and I'm having to live through TikTok edits and fan art, and it's not hanging the way the first time I played the game was. What surprised me is how many people ship Sean with Cassidy and or Finn, and oh my god. I just didn't see it. I didn't. Maybe this is something to do with why I don't like relationships. But I did not fuck with them. I did not fuck with either romance option. And I hate to be the one to say it, they were both boring and weird. I just felt like, I don't know, I didn't really like it. I don't think either of them worked with Sean. I would much rather they brought back Lila or Jen and had that be some sort of romance plot, but I fear it was just a nothing burger. At the end of the day, we were given romance options, but were we really given any romance? It sucked. Obviously, I'm doing a replay through by myself, and I'm not choosing like the morally right areas, but I'm choosing other options while going down like the same path. I'm still don't think I'm gonna romance anyone. I'm actually currently just finished episode 1 of my own self replay playthrough, and it's like it took me 6 hours to get through episode 1. So you can tell I was scouring. Okay, I did through every interaction possible. Do not fuck with me. However, episode 2 I'm fine with replaying. It's fine, it was fun, I had Chris. Episode 3, I am dreading having to replay that episode purely because I hate Cassidy and I hate Finn. The only somewhat redeemable factor is that if you romance Finn, then, you know, Sean is officially a bisexual in like the gameplay, and like you gotta be loud and proud about that. But that's the only somewhat redeeming factor, is boys kissing boys. And it's just not enough for me. Not enough for me to put up with Finn. Because he's selfish and he's a prick, and I never liked him anyway. But yeah, episode 4 I'm also dreading replaying, but purely because episode 4 was the saddest episode. I don't think I cried. I think I cried more in the first episode. That's just because it hit me and it kept kicking me while I was down. Bad choice of words, huh? Especially when speaking about episode 4. Anyway, episode 4 was like the one episode where I had closed the game and I was in bed. And then I just cried. Like, I was, at least then I was like, I was there actively playing and it hit me in my emotions. That one sat with me for so long that I had completely ended stream. I went into bed and I was trying to go to sleep, and I had a whole few hours between then, and it stuck in my brain so much that then it just hit me like, I can't keep it together for this. What the fuck? It was one of those things that it didn't hit me in the moment, but god, it was the only episode where genuinely I couldn't sleep because it hurt too much. That was really fun, as you can imagine. I'm never gonna get over that. Broke me in ways I didn't think it could be broken. Seriously. I'm still getting used to having like an actual microphone. I think you can tell because I play with it a lot, but I recently realised it's very loud when I move it. Like, not blasting your ears out loud, but loud enough to be like annoying. And so I'm trying to like be mindful of that and move it less. But I'm so just not used to it. It's just so like in my face. I suppose that's what microphones are, but still. It's weird. It's weird and unusual, and I'm not used to it. Also, 3 things to speak on that I've just thought of. Hey, did you see the new McDonald's UK like coming soon menu? I don't know if it was real or not. What I saw was like these weird shaking fries, like you put fries in and there's like a thing and you shake it and it's just like sour cream was it? I don't know. But it was like, it just felt so American. And I realised UK has kind of going like getting their really American McDonald's. And we've been like pushing towards the more Americanized McDonald's for a while, especially with the new Sprite mixed drinks, like a Sprite X something, or. And I was like, damn. It was the first time I realised, like, wow, we're really being Americanized. Too. You seen the Green Party popping off? Like, crazy member increase? I mean, I'm not surprised. Conservative. Conservative. No. Well, either way, both every other political party's blurring to the ground. It's kind of why, you know, Reform's been getting a massive increase, and Green Party has, and like, those have been the 2 more extreme versions of the 2 political parties. You know, it's at first we had left and right, and now we have far left and far right kind of political views, both getting really big traction out of nowhere because the parties aren't doing anything. Our main go-tos are trying to be centrist and cater to all sides when you can't cater to sides who are polar opposites, so you have to kind of commit to at least leaning slightly in one direction, but they can't. And I was kind of gagged at that. I was kind of gagged because Like, seeing our horror have an increase kind of sucks, but seeing Green Party doing well also is kind of like, it interested me. It interested me. But obviously I don't know that much. Lifesteal. You see the drama? I saw there was a bit of drama going on there. I don't know the full extent of it. I probably shouldn't call it drama because it's probably something horrifically serious. But I saw shit going on in the lifesteal community. Once again, I'm not that far into the actual community, I'll be completely honest. But they just kept posting this one image of an elephant that just said, like, address me, under like every lifestealer's tweet about everything ever. And I was like, the fuck is going on? I don't really know. I saw a statement was put out and it turns out there was like some whole situation with someone. It was like massive miscommunication and you know, it sucked. But I'm kind of glad it was being sorted because I know what's going on and I didn't want to have to lose my another Minecraft SMP to the curse. I think that's something that scares me. Can you imagine me being a Minecraft SMP? I don't think I've said anything cancelable. I think so. Admittedly, there's one thing I think throughout the last 2 months of streaming that could possibly get me cancelled, but also if you actually paid attention to what the fuck was going on, you'd be like, oh, never mind. But I think there's one thing that could possibly get me. But I think we're fine. I think they're fine. I think people will forgive me for that. I think no one will judge. Okay, if they got the full situation, the full scope. But yeah, besides from that, I think I'm pretty uncancelable. You know what's so funny is I feel with streaming, it's like crazy fun. It's funny because streaming is probably like, you would have thought it was my worst fear. I was saying, once again, I'm just telling you thoughts I've had over recent times just now. You would have thought it's like my worst fear because I hated streaming. Or I hated public talking, sorry, I don't hate streaming. Yet with streaming, it's weirdly different. I still get shy sometimes, and if I'm like, wow, that's a lot of people. But it's actually really comforting to know that I'm sitting here chatting my shit and people can just tune in and enjoy and listen. Because, I mean, I do that. I think I'm just yapping along. I didn't get my message across there at all. But just know, like, I'll probably talk about it later one day when I have actual words in my brain. But just know, streaming is really weird that I like it, but I really do. I've just been thinking about that a lot. I'm currently worried about driving. I've just thought about that. I don't know. I'm so scared to start driving. Oh, my driving test has been postponed, and as much as it sucks and I went on a whole rant about it, I'm also kind of glad because at least then I don't need to worry about it for now. Awkward. You tell I'm just on my phone. I was just checking my emails. Nothing fun. You ever get the urge to spend money? I'm getting the itch. Like what I spent one of my money on today. Not today, yesterday. You girl, treat yourself. I was in the shops looking through and I saw this bag. It was on rollback. Okay, as to rollback, you know what? You love it. And, you know, I have a love. This whole thing, £7. However, if you think about it. Okay, there's no way to think about it, but let a girl spoil herself. I actually was wanting to go shopping, have a walk around Edinburgh at some point soon, because I feel like it's just been a while. Because I have money. Guys, guess what my saving account number reached to? My savings actually reached £1,000. We're so going to TwitchCon. No. Well, yes, it is kind of like a travelling fund in my brain. I don't know if it actually will be. But I think it's just a fun thing I've been working towards, saving up for, putting money back to. And it's like, I don't spend my money many other places. I know I'm going to spend it a lot on the next month, or a month from now, November, because I'm going out with my best friend, my college friends. Possibly just, I don't know exactly when or where we're going out. Okay, I'm not gonna fucking lie to you. I've been trying to work it out because my birthday's on a Sunday. I'm hoping we can go on a Saturday. But I'm not confident. You're not confident. But we'll figure it out. I'm not gonna figure out dates. Ideally, I want to try and get plans in place though, just because my only fear for going out this much is stream. Because by then, provided everything goes well, knock on wood, we would be streaming every day for like 4 months. I cannot fuck up a 4-month streak just because I'm out with my friends. I refuse to. I will literally IRL stream before I do that. So I'm trying to like figure out exact dates and times so I can be like, okay, early stream then I can, probably late stream then I can, but you know. But we're coming up to an hour, so I'm going to end here. Short stream today, I know. We're wavelengthing tomorrow and the day after, and then planning for our big loads of games. Life is Strange soon, before the storm soon, and Double Exposure soon.